This from Washington, MSNBC contributor Jonathan Capehart of The Washington Post, and with me here in the studio, Democratic strategist Krystal. Krystal, when a man of the experience and expertise of Ed Rollins decides to walk away from a candidate, as he has done with Michelle Bachmann,
right,
that must spell bad news.
It's very bad news, and it's just the latest in a string of bad news for her. You know, Ed Rollins handled this very graciously, saying he was bowing out for health reasons. May or may not be true. But ever since, ironically, her big victory at the Iowa Ames straw poll, things have been just downhill and downhill for her, and that's really because of the entry of Rick Perry into the race. Also, as her supporters sort of drift away, he is the most likely beneficiary because they are going after a similar base of people.
And so, in effect, Rick Perry has done for Michelle Bachmann. That's what you seem to be saying.
Yeah, I really think he stole all of her momentum. He announced on the very day of her big win in Ames, and ever since then, all the buzz, all the money, all the momentum has really accrued to Rick Perry.
Jonathan, you've written today about Sarah Palin's speech over the weekend, in which you acknowledge her pithy one-liners, but then make the point that in the very latest polling, 72% of people don't want her to run for the presidency. I've always assumed that her purpose was to keep herself in the public eye, so her books sell, her documentaries sell, of course her daughter's reality TV appearances, and her own autobiography. But do you think now, given what's happened to Michelle Bachmann and given what's happened to Rick Perry, that she may be seriously considering a run?
I've never thought she was seriously considering a run for president. You have to look at Sarah Palin not through a political prism, but through the sort of star culture prism. And when you look at her that way, everything she's doing makes a whole lot of sense. If you're going to run for president, by now you would have a field operation in place in Iowa or New Hampshire or both places. You would have identifiable staff people on your campaign talking to people, getting your message out and letting them know exactly what you're going to do. And third, you would no longer be a paid political analyst for Fox News. All three of those things have that happen. She's still at Fox. And unless and until Fox drops her from her contract, I will not believe she's running for president.